but which are going to be the most in-demand, most valuable digital skills of the future? What should you invest your time in learning? Let's find out. Here's 7 of the top digital skills for the future workforce. Number 1, artificial intelligence. We live in an increasingly artificially intelligent world, so leverage it before it leverages you. Now that's not meant to sound all doom and gloom, but in a world full of AI, it's really important that we understand the tech. According to this report from LinkedIn, AI skills are amongst the fastest growing skills on the platform, with a 190% increase in AI skills on LinkedIn from 2015 to 2017. The good news? You don't need to deep dive into Python or become a hardcore coder to empower yourself to leverage AI. So where should you go for your fix of AI knowledge? So I asked Growth Tribe's resident data chief, Bernardo, for his tips, and this is what he recommends. On the book front, for an in-depth into AI, check out Artificial Intelligence, A Modern Approach. Want to know what AI means for your business? Read Prediction Machines, The Simple Economics of Artificial Intelligence, and get started with machine learning with the 100-page machine learning book. Looking to take a course? For a non-technical intro, you could try Coursera's AI for Everyone. And of course, we at Growth Tribe also run a 2-day AI for marketing and a 2-day AI for business crash course, and you don't need to code. How about blogs and people to follow? Well, we highly recommend Data IQ. I'd also recommend following Bernardo himself on Twitter. There's also Kirk Borner's recommended by Bernardo, Jan Teichmann, who's currently the head of data science at Zoopla, Andrei Burkov, who actually was the author of the 100-page machine learning book, and Google's chief decision scientist, Cassie Kuzikov. Number 2, UX design. UX designers lay the highways and put up the signposts of our digital world. Great UX design requires meticulous research into user personas, user goals, and customer journey mapping. This ensures products meet customer needs in the most satisfying and enjoyable way. If a product has great UX design, you probably won't even notice it, but you sure will if a product or program feels cumbersome or confusing. And therefore, businesses are increasingly recognizing the importance of great UX design, not just to the user experience itself, but actually to its ability to improve brand equity and ultimately profitability. Therefore, there's a growing demand and organizations are paying well. So where should you go for learning and development? Well, for books, there's the classic Don't Make Me Think by Steve Krug about human-computer interaction and web usability. I'd also highly recommend checking out Lean UX, and of course, The Design of Everyday Things by Don Norman, who actually coined the phrase UX design. How about courses? One of my favorites is from Conversion Excel on data-driven UX. You could also check out Hack Design. They have a great weekly email lesson, and they also have a learning hub full of short and concise readable lessons. What about blogs and influencers? Definitely go check out Envision's blog Inside Design. There's also UX Planet. I'd also recommend following Scott Belsky, who's the Chief Product Officer at Adobe. You could also check out the UX Collective, Paul Bogue, the author of User Experience Revolution, and Laura Klein, the author of Build Better Products and UX for Lean Startups. Number 3, digital marketing. According to this report from McKinsey, nearly 60% of marketing hires will be digital, and demand for digital marketing talent sits at 59%, while active supply sits at 19%. The most in-demand marketing skills of the future are, of course, digital, and mastering them can lead to an abundance of career opportunities. Why? These marketing skills capitalize on new digital technologies to help sell products and build brands. All businesses crave this expertise. However, digital marketing as the domain is very broad, and there's a ton of specializations. Think PPC, social media, search engine optimization, data analysis, conversion rate optimization, marketing automation. I could go on. Just a quick tip, if you want to be in the top 1% of digital marketing talent, it's important to become T-shaped. The T-shaped marketer is the ultimate all-rounder. They possess a broad width of knowledge that's complemented by a deep level of understanding in several expert areas. You can find out all about what it takes to become a T-shaped marketer by taking our T-shaped marketing quiz over at the Growth Tribe blog. So then, looking to get started or level up? Here's my recommendation for some books. It's a classic, and I think anyone in marketing or sales should read it. Influence: The Psychology of Persuasion. I'd also recommend you check out Contagious: Why Things Catch On by Jonah Berger. I'd also recommend Russell Brunson's .com Secrets, which is coined as the underground guide to growing your business online. Also have a look at Blink by Malcolm Gladwell and Top of Mind by John Hall. Looking to take some courses? Well, on the free side of things, I definitely recommend checking out the Digital Garage by Google, and you could also take a look at HubSpot's Inbound Academy. How about blogs and influencers? Well, some of my favorites would be Brian Dean, who has a great blog and YouTube channel. There's also Seth Godin. I'd check out his blog. And on the content side, maybe check out the Content Marketing Institute and Social Media Examiner. Quick bonus on digital marketing. Digital marketing is actually transitioning into a new age, one where marketers are taking ownership of more than just acquiring new customers. This is known as growth marketing or growth hacking. And digital marketers can actually transition into this to take a more data-driven approach to their trade. It looks at the whole funnel, not just customer acquisition, but retention and beyond. It's about building a growth engine, and this is really valuable for businesses. Some of the books we recommend, well, there's Lean Analytics by Alistair Kroll and Benjamin Yoskowitz. I'd also check out Traction and Hooked. Some courses to take. We might be a bit biased, but this is actually one of our areas of expertise. I'd recommend checking out our 2-day growth hacking crash course. We also do a 6-week evening option, and of course we do in-house growth hacking training for teams. Looking for some online resources? Go check out growthhackers.com, founded by the father of growth hacking, Sean Ellis. You could also look at some other videos on our YouTube channel, and perhaps follow some of the Growth Tribe trainers on LinkedIn. Number 4, analytical reasoning. In a world full of data, businesses require people that can make sense of it and turn it into actionable and smart decisions. Analytical reasoning is the ability to inspect information and from it discern patterns and trends that lead to actionable decisions. And demand for this is about to blow up. Why? Well, data science is actually suffering from a last mile problem. Businesses are really struggling with this. There's a gap between a business's tech expertise and their operational expertise. There's such a need for this that we recently launched a new data traineeship to help fill the gap. Here we're going to help organizations to develop what we call analytics translators. Analytics translators bridge the gap between an organization's technical expertise and their operational expertise. They help to convey business goals to data professionals while ensuring data solutions provide insights that the businesses can use to inform decision making. So where to go and learn? Well, I turn to Bernardo again for his recommendations. On the book front, he recommends Practical Statistics for Data Scientists from Andrew and Peter Bruce. Some courses to take. If you're looking for something you can do in your own time, the Microsoft Academy actually has a course on data analysis. And of course, there's the data traineeship we've recently released here at Growth Tribe. How about blogs and people to follow? Well, Bernardo actually recommends the Field Guide to Data Science by Booz Allen. We'd also recommend you go and check out KD Nuggets. Number 5, design thinking. According to CIO, design thinking is becoming a key pillar in digital transformations. In fact, Microsoft calls it a key skill of the future. All the world's leading brands are rapidly adopting the design thinking approach. What is it, and why is it a top digital skill? Well, in a digital world, it's sometimes really easy to overlook the one thing that really matters. Us, the humans. We're the endpoint of any product or service, digital or not. Design thinking is an iterative process in which we try to understand the user, which leads to better products, services, and internal processes. So how about some books to read? With a focus on human behavior and the systems that drive the way we think, we highly recommend Thinking Fast and Slow. There's also Creative Confidence from the founders of IDEO. This is on unleashing creativity that lies within each and every one of us. Tim Brown also wrote Change by Design. This is on why design belongs at every level of business. How about some courses to take? If you want a bit of an introduction to design thinking, go check out Thinking for Innovation by Coursera. Blogs, people to follow. The one I'd recommend is the Design Thinking blog by IDEO themselves. Number 6, cloud computing. Our world is moving into the clouds. And as it does, businesses are looking more and more for the people that have the skills to take them there. In basic terms, cloud computing is about storing and accessing data over the internet rather than on your local hard drive or computer. This means businesses, especially large enterprises, will really need the expertise, especially in cloud security. This report from OpsRamp found 94% of IT organizations are actually struggling to find the right talent to build dynamic, flexible, and cost-effective cloud services. In fact, the report is named from a cloud-native skills gap to a full-blown crisis. This means that if you can master cloud computing skills, you're going to be in real high demand. So how about some books to read? Well, the data team here at Growth Tribe recommends the Data Engineering Cookbook by Andreas Kretz. What about courses? Well, as it's so widely used, we recommend the AWS Cloud Practitioner exam. This is a certified exam to help gain a deep understanding of the AWS cloud. How about some blogs? Well, you could go check out Cloud Computing News, and there's also the Amazon Web Server blog itself. Number 7, digital project management. The world is digitizing rapidly, so this means more of the work that we do and more of the projects that we run are digital. Businesses need project managers specialized in delivering digital projects. So this means to become one, you're going to need a firm grasp of digital technologies. Software engineering teams, digital marketing teams, e-commerce businesses all demand digital project managers. They make sure shit gets done in a digital world. So where to go to learn? We asked our digital project management and operations team here at Growth Tribe for their recommendations. How about some books? Emma recommends Principles, Life and Work by Ray Dalio. Here he shares his unconventional principles, management techniques, and methods of making business decisions to drive results in life and business. Also check out Inspired, How to Create Tech Products Customers Love by Marty Kagan. While it has more of a focus on product development and product marketing, all good digital project managers should think of the end user, so it's definitely worth checking this out. You could also check out Product Leadership, How Top Product Managers Launch Awesome Products and Build Successful Teams. And for a more actionable guide, you might want to have a look at Digital Project Management, a step-by-step guide to successful launch by Taylor Olson. What about courses? Anna Deer recommends Introduction to Project Management by UCI on Coursera. Blogs, people to follow? Maybe head over to check out Toggle's blog. And this is not a blog per se, but Emma does recommend checking out this Medium article for more book recommendations. Now, in the future of work, it's important that we take our learning into our own hands. It's our responsibility to anticipate and to prepare for this future of work. By doing so, you'll ensure you stay relevant and ensure you stay valuable. We all need a grasp of the complexity of digital, so start to gain an understanding of some of the skills we've mentioned in this video in order to future-proof your own career. Happy learning!